Continue with your life until you go for the visa, which we're going to talk about. So you go through an interviewing process. So I remember for us, my question I was asked, I was not the primary applicant, so I came in as a dependent. And what I was asked is, what are you coming to, what are you going to do in America? I said, I'm going to study. Or what do you want to study? I said, nursing. Okay, that is the only thing I was asked. And many people that I've talked to, be it visit, green card, whatever, they come here, those people don't ask you 10 questions. They ask you 2 or 3 questions. And most of the time we are never prepared because we go to the interview with possibilities of the questions that might be asked. And there's nothing wrong with that. But if that is not the case, don't sweat. That interviewing process, if they find you eligible to come, then they will give you a visa. So once you get the visa, then you can say you've won the lottery, because at this point you can travel. So when you get to the country you're going, like you're coming to the US, then you have to go through the immigration process to get that green card, the card now that you need to show that you're here legally. To show, and so when you apply for the green card, here there are 2 things you apply for. You get the green card, and actually I don't think the green card, you apply for the green card and say where it's going to be mailed to, and the social security number. I would say it's like a huduma number. It's a federal number that even if I'm moving from one state to another state, it's a federal number that the system has it recognized that Christine Misati, this is a social security number. Those will never be the same. So when you apply for that social security, that's what you would need to find a job. Then, your green card, now the card comes. So that's when we're talking about the green card. But the entire process of the lottery is win and lose. So the fact that you've been selected is not a guarantee that you're coming. And don't apply for a green card. You win along the way. You want to start fixing people. Chances of denial are there. The system is, very strict now. So be authentic, be prepared. If you don't win it the first time you apply, you're not selected, don't give up. I had people that have applied 10 years. And while they have applied for the green card 10 years, they have been trying to look for other avenues. America is good, Kenya is good, but opportunities in this country are many.
Yeah. Even from, I saw somebody actually sent me a message in my inbox. They applied, this is weird. They applied for a green card. They never included their kids. And then now, it's really hard for them to claim these kids because it's a mother. When it's a mother, it's hard.
It's very hard.
When it's a mother, it's hard because...
how can you forget your children? Men.
It's weird to say that you forgot your kids. Don't put yourself in such a type of situation.
Yes.
Men
can say, I don't have children.
Yeah. Men can actually claim
later.
I didn't know
if
I had these kids, or like even some men can give birth to kids and go, never getting involved in their kids' life, and then later on they can come and say me hata sijui kama huyu mtu aliendanga na mtoto wangu.
Yes,
but now for a mother you gave birth.
So, and this, we're not giving men a ticket that you go have kids and you tell the government you don't know.
You
cannot have 3 kids with the same woman
and never know.
And file a green card and say you didn't know you had them. No.
Yeah.
If it's one kid and honest, you didn't know that this kid was there, it's easy for a man to go back and say, hey, I had one child here. I didn't know. We have reconnected.
Yes.
It's a common mistake. Not, but as a mother, you apply a green card, you apply by yourself. Back in the days, it was easy to transition and go claim your kids. You have to go through DNA. But now the system is very strict because that's considered fraud. I don't know if that's the best term, because you lied when you applied and you said you don't have these kids. So where are they coming from now?
Yeah. So don't put yourself in situations
don't put yourself
that you
in that
can't,
situation. So list your kids.
From.
The last thing I wanted to address that you asked me about benefits of a green card holder. I'm not able to exhaust everything, but I'm going to highlight a few things. One thing I know, you can get health insurance. But this is what I want to say. When you come here as a green card holder, you have a host. The host, they usually, like I know my uncle signed for us when we were coming here. He indicated that he's responsible for your insurance, I think up to like 5 years. Then he's basically taking that umbrella of providing basic needs for you for at least 5 years. So you can imagine this is commitment somebody is taking to host you. So even if I left in my uncle's house after 1 year and I went there, I don't have insurance or something happens, it's just that sometimes it's so much for the system to follow up, but if they want to, he's responsible for us for 5 years. So I mean,
you must have a host.
You must have a host
when you're coming.
And sometimes we don't understand these things, that it takes commitment and the risking factor, that I'm taking this family of 5 or this family of 3 or 2 to be under my care. So when somebody hosts you, sometimes you might not agree on some things. Sometimes, people part in different ways, not because you guys are bad, but because there's so much pressure in this country, and sometimes expectations are different. But I try to say that remember where you have come from. If maybe this person did not, just take the risk to just write you down and say, yes, I'm going to host you for, I'm responsible, because these are things he's writing to the embassy, or she's writing to the embassy to host you. So those are some of commitment that your host takes into consideration. So when you come here and then you meet other people, be wise in what you want to partake in this country. Go online, find resources to help you. There are so many benefits you can get as a green card holder. The only thing I know as a green card holder is you cannot vote. I mean,
you cannot vote.
You cannot vote
until you're a citizen.
Until you're a citizen. But to me, that wasn't a big deal.
Else,
otherwise,
talk of
99% of the benefits an American will get, or a citizen will get, a green card holder will get.
Yes.
Only that maybe chances might be different of getting a few things. But honestly, if I'm getting 90% of what a citizen can get, what else do I want?
Yeah.
So there are so many benefits. If it's you come as a green card holder, you have equal opportunities for applying. If maybe you were learned from Kenya. I came, I didn't have any degree from Kenya. I had just done diploma certificate courses. So when I came here, I had the opportunity to get grants. Grants is money the government gives for people who are free money. You apply
money to go to school.
To go to school, community colleges, universities, depending. There are things to be considered, but when you get grants, this is money you will never pay back. If you came with a 4-year degree and you want to continue the same path, you might not be able to access the same amount of grants. However, you have an opportunity to apply for a loan if you want to pursue that path. So when you're putting your signature to get that loan, think about how are you spending that money, because this is money you must pay back. So there are so many opportunities here, but be wise how to explore them. Don't come here and start living a cheeky life to try manipulate the system. They will get hold of you.
Because Christine, you've spoke about the loans and the grants that you get. I wanted to add something in reference to my previous video about F1 students. Students don't get the same type of benefits that you guys get, and there's you spoke about even the school fees that you get, the loans and the grants, but then some schools have even double the price of your school fees as a student, as an international student. Because what I wanted to clarify is when an international student comes here, they are told you must be able to provide this amount of money to come to school. But as a green card holder, you do not even have to worry. You just go to school.
As a green card holder, and like I said, I was a mother of 3 and going to school with very minimal support. I did most of my classes online. I didn't have a limitation. So when you do it online, the tuition is kind of low, even if I'm getting those grants. And any money you're getting, like in form of grants, if it covers your tuition, any balance left, they send you the money. And this is money I said you will never back. This is grants, not the loan. Grants you will never pay back. Loans, they come with you until you die. So, and the more you keep accumulating them, the more the interest is going high. So
There's
put that in mind.
scholarships too.
There's
You can apply
scholarship,
for
even an
it's free
F1
money.
student, even a student who comes here on a student visa, there are some scholarships.
There are some
that
scholarships
they
they can apply.
But scholarships are really good. It's money you will never pay back again. It requires commitment. You have to dedicate your time to apply and provide details that they do. But this is also money that a lot of students don't use because why? Nobody wants to commit to it. So if you come as an F1 student or an F1 visa or a student, their scholarships. Explore those options. Spend that one day.
Write an essay.
Write your essay.
Some. You know, they will ask you to write something.
Yes,
explain
write that
about
essay.
yourself.
This is not a 16-page essay. It's maybe 1 or 2 pages. Talk about yourself. Why do you think we should give you this money? How is the money going to help you? You know, if you become to this country and you're lazy to explore such options, then you have to go work and pay. So you will be working how many hours? Like 60 hours, to get the same money you would have taken 8 hours to apply for. So commitment and dedication. Sit down. The school have resources. There's someone who has done a 4-year degree waiting to review your application and tell you, write ABCD, and this money you have a high chance of getting. Go to that office, say, I've applied. Help me. So apply for those scholarships. Don't be lazy. Go to that office. Tell them I've applied. What else do I need to do? This is money sitting waiting. If this money doesn't get used, it goes again to another project at the end of the year. Or maybe, I don't know what happens, but there's a lot of unclaimed money from scholarships. Or maybe there are people that are given who didn't put any effort, but because they submitted an application, whereby if you did, you had a higher chance of getting the money. So don't be lazy.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks for actually highlighting this process. I know we can do more and we can do more of these videos because kuna watu appointed that come here, they don't have resources. They don't know where to find them. There's a mother who came like maybe even a single mother. They don't even know that they can go get help with the daycare through school. So these are things that we are doing, and I'm so glad that I'm doing with my best friend here so that we highlight some opportunities that are out there for people to grab and run away with. So thanks so much, Christine, for coming here today. I'm so happy that you are able to make time to come, and I can't wait again to meet you very soon for maybe another video. I will be so happy to do that. For today, I want to thank my viewers too, and if you are liking what we are doing, keep liking, keep following, keep subscribing to my channel, and I will be bringing you more of these stories. And I want to give Christine a chance to close for us this video.
Thank you so much again for inviting me. It's an honor.
Thank you.
I'm sorry it has taken forever, but I'm here today and I wish you the best. I'll be here to follow, to share, to like your pages. And I will encourage the viewers and your friends and your supporters, to come together to build one another. Sharing this video, maybe you've enlightened maybe 30 or 100 people who are there having questions, who are there maybe thinking I've won a green card, I don't know the way forward. If you have questions, please go to her inbox, go to her page, and I'm sure she will find resources and feedback for you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good one.